So, good morning and welcome. And today we're going to talk about the consciousness and how consciousness has a very powerful capacity to create. So when we're dealing with information that may give us an anchor, it anchors us to an understanding so that we can comprehend what we perceive and feel within ourselves as an experience of being as we exist. So we'll draw upon information such as psychological models or various types of texts or teachings, or just generally something that gives us an anchor and answers to some extent what's happening in our thoughts and emotions, why things are the way they are, why we are the way we are. And what that information does, it allows for a kind of objective, somewhat subjective, depending on what information we draw upon, layer, and it placeholds that anchor. It keeps the anchor of that information in place to give us a source of navigation. So when we meet people and they're like, and they say, this is the thing that I practice, this is what I'm doing, we have to be very careful not to pluck out their placeholders using our reason or our logic or our argument, because trying to convince them of the value of yours versus theirs is a waste of time. If the person wishes to seek out information, they will seek it out, and they will naturally come across then people who have that information, or they will come across sources of information. So we really have to honor and respect. And I'm talking about sanity, normal stuff, right? I'm not talking about the extreme madness that is very sad in our world, or the ideologies that bring about lots of violence. I'm simply talking about that information that is really about balance, that is about peace, that is about wisdom, that is about being a well-wishing citizen, that is about cultivating a sense of civility and conduct that is actually conducive for being a person on earth. That's what I'm talking about. The normal stuff of just living our lives and what we come across. Differences of opinion, such things like this. So, something to think about. Let us be aware and conscious and curious as to where people are coming from, because we really don't know, and we really should try to understand. So, wishing you all well and peace.